Hey everyone, welcome back to Usof Reacts, where we dive into the latest and greatest in movies, TV shows, and everything pop culture. Today, we're talking about the fantasy adventure film The School for Good and Evil, released in 2022. If you love magic, friendship, and epic battles between good and evil, then this one's for you. So, let's get into it. The School for Good and Evil is a Netflix original movie based on the best-selling book series by Soman Shinani. The story is set in a fantastical world where two best friends, Sophie and Agatha, find themselves on opposite sides of a magical school that trains the heroes and villains of fairy tales. Sophie, played by Sofia and Caruso, dreams of becoming a princess and attending the School for Good. But things take an unexpected turn when she is sent to the School for Evil instead. Meanwhile, her best friend Agatha, portrayed by Sophia Wylie, who's more inclined to the dark and mysterious, ends up at the School for Good. This twist sets the stage for a journey of self-discovery, friendship, and a deeper exploration of what it really means to be good or evil. Visually, the movie is a feast for the eyes. The contrasting aesthetics of the two schools' whimsical and bright School for Good versus the dark and ominous School for Evil really pop on screen. The production design, costumes, and special effects all contribute to creating an immersive world that feels both magical and dangerous. But it's not just about the visuals. The movie dives deep into the complexities of its characters. Sophie and Agatha's friendship is the emotional core of the film. And as they navigate their new roles, we see their relationship tested in unexpected ways. The performances by Caruso and Wylie bring these characters to life with depth and authenticity. Charlize Theron and Kerry Washington also shine as the headmistresses of the two schools. Theron's portrayal of Lady Lesso, the Dean of Evil, is both chilling and captivating, while Washington brings a regal yet quirky charm to Professor DeVay, the Dean of Good. Their dynamic adds another layer of tension and intrigue to the story. While the movie is packed with action, magic, and drama, it also tackles some thought-provoking themes. It challenges the traditional notions of good and evil, exploring how these concepts are often more nuanced than we think. The film suggests that there's a bit of good and evil in all of us, and that our choices define who we are. However, the film isn't without its flaws. Some may find the pacing a bit uneven, especially in the second half. The plot can feel a bit rushed at times, and certain characters and subplots don't get as much development as they deserve. But despite these issues, the movie remains an entertaining and visually stunning adaptation that will likely appeal to fans of the book and newcomers alike. Best friends Sophie and Agatha find themselves on opposing sides of an epic battle when they're swept away into an enchanted school where aspiring heroes and villains are trained to protect the balance between good and evil. In the village of Gavalden, two misfits and best friends, Sophie Sophia and Caruso and Agatha Sophia Wylie, share the unlikeliest of bonds. Sophie, a golden-haired seamstress, dreams of escaping her dreary life to become a princess, while Agatha, with her grim aesthetic and offbeat mother, has the makings of a real witch. One night under a blood-red moon, a powerful force sweeps them away to the School for Good and Evil, where the true stories behind every great fairy tale begin. Yet something is amiss from the start. Sophie is dropped into the School for Evil, run by the glamorous and acid-tongued Lady Lesso Charlize Theron, and Agatha in the School for Good, overseen by the sunny and kind Professor DeVay Kerry Washington. As if navigating classes with the offspring of the Wicked Witch Freya Parks, Captain Hook Earl Cave, and King Arthur Jamie Flatters wasn't hard enough, according to the schoolmaster Laurence Fishburne. Only true love's kiss can change the rules and send the girls to their rightful schools and destiny. But when a dark and dangerous figure Kit Young with mysterious ties to Sophie reemerges and threatens to destroy the school and the world beyond entirely, the only way to a happy ending is to survive their real-life fairy tale first. Into this digital eyesore, ironically enough, a movie obsessed with shadow and light. has a working command of neither tumbled besties Sophia and Caruso and Agatha Sophia Wylie. The former plays the bubbly extrovert to the latter's goth-light introvert. Which is why they're stunned when Sophie gets sorted by a giant wicker bird into the evil school. And Agatha is placed with the girly girls of the good. With time and a daunting number of montage scored by such Gen Z-approved artists as Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo, they'll come to see through the glaringly phony divide laid out for them. Mostly by Sophie learning that you can look good and dress in black. Along the way, a bevy of actors far too good for this stop by to debase themselves. The wonderful Rachel Bloom and Rob Delaney allotted about 15 seconds apiece while Kerry Washington, Michelle Yeoh and Charlize Theron round out the school's faculty. Sophie and Agatha's rocky freshman year amounts to one mixed-up moral inventory. Straining for the nice is different than good insight that Stephen Sondheim already claimed with Into the Woods. And settling for a watered-down version of Shrek's irreverent fable mashup. But the deeper purpose here is the straightforward regurgitation of archetypal Potterisms. From the lakeside training sessions to the handsome dining halls to the belief that everyone's either a friend, rival or crush. Though with demographic servicing so overt that the writing scans as fan fiction, a nagging question does pose itself. Why is this film under the impression that its leads, an inseparable fen, tomboy pairing who share true love's kiss right on the mouth in a climactic moment, are mutually platonic galpals? They're queer-coded so hard that it's nearly textual, and yet these characters are denied themselves. Like it's 1961 and they need their parents to believe they're roommates. In the publishing game, this structuring absence did nothing to alienate the fandom and obstruct the source material's path to franchiseo. So maybe Feig's within his rights to brazenly set up a sequel with his final shot. But this also suggests a grim reality within the entertainment industry. The question of quality having finally been conquered by a preordained mandate for continuation. Netflix's opacity about viewer numbers means that they can tell us 11 cajillion people watched at least 2 of the 147 total minutes, and we can choose to believe that or not. In either case, it's hard to imagine a real human being quoting this motion picture, or even talking about it with a second real human being. Its determination to be like other things leaves the impression of nothing at all. In the end, The School for Good and Evil is a fun and magical adventure that offers both thrills and a message about the power of friendship and self-acceptance. If you're a fan of fantasy films with a unique twist, this one is definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching, everyone. What did you think of The School for Good and Evil? Did it live up to your expectations? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss out on our latest reviews. Until next time, keep the magic alive.